Hello everybody, this is Big Daddy Rocker Gamer, and this is another episode of Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 4. We are continuing where we left off on Lysanders Campaign. Exactly where we left off, to be fair. We're just going to start by ending this turn. And I think Lysander needs to go wake up his people before he can do anything more. Now, I'm continuing down here with Lord Peakdram to just grab stuff, and we got more knights coming. And yeah, we got more knights coming, that's about it. Now, I'm just gonna run Lysander over here because he needs to reawaken his two buddies. Terrain walk, basic nature magic. I don't have this. Beastmaster up. Okay, let's go see what they have for sale. Basic nobility. Okay, we already know that. I barely mentioned it last time. This is one of my favorite games of the Heroes games. It shook up the formula, so it's very controversial for some Heroes fans. I know there are some Heroes fans who absolutely hate this entry. And that's understandable. But I'm not one of those. I absolutely adore this game. I think it's beautiful to look at. I think it plays awesomely. And I enjoy the changes they did, although it shook up the formula quite a bit. Okay, so these griffins might have been a bad idea for me to attack, because they're very, very strong. They have a lot of hit points, they have crazy amounts of retaliation. And that makes them all very dangerous. And my poor squires are gonna die. And ow. Yeah, he went down like a rag doll. I think this was a mistake. I think this was a massive mistake. Yeah. That was a massive mistake. We're just gonna reload. And I think I'm gonna send this guy up to Lysander. Oh, you're fighting Lysander. That's brave of you. Protect the taxpayers. White tigers are powerful. I'm not gonna deny it. Luckily, Satyrs doesn't really prove a match. Although my squires are taking a beating. Now, I'm gonna dismiss this dude. How do I dismiss someone? And I'm gonna recruit all of these heroes. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the squires out for now. I'm gonna teach basic combat to the priest. Yeah, I'm gonna start up with some yeah, get him advanced resurrection, that's good. Crest of Valor, that's good. More bonuses to so I'm gonna have him step up there. We are going to reinforce this army, and then we're gonna have these guys wander up here. Now, I'm gonna have this guy learn Order Magic. I don't want to make Lysander into a magic class just yet. Now, I can recruit pikemen there, or I can just... Let's go kill these zombies. Let them run. Archers are welcome. I need to go talk to this guy to see if I can recruit Ortho, or whatever his name is. So, we came to the door of Adamus, a famous holy man and recluse, around noon. Lord Lysander approached the door himself, unarmed to show the wise priest respect. I remained behind with the horses, watching closely as the door opened. The man on the other side took up the entire doorway. His long flowing hair fell over his broad shoulders, and I noticed some wine stains on his plain tunic at the point where his prodigious stomach bulged against the cloth. Without even greeting Lord Lysander, the man looked over his shoulders into the house and bellowed, "Adamus, another knight has come to supplicate himself before you and beg for your holy wisdom." "Tell him to come in," the soft reply came from the back of the house. "Well, what's your name, Sir Knight?" asked the burly man in the doorway. "I might as well know the name of the man who interrupted my lunch." I could tell by the position of my lord's shoulders that he was quickly growing impatient with this man. So I dismounted and stepped to Lysander's side. "He is Lysander, Lord of Palaedra, and you have a rude tongue for a common god," I exclaimed. Surprisingly, the big man laughed at me and gave me a playful nudge on the shoulder. "Come in, the both of you," he said. The guard swept his arm toward a table in the middle of the room. Although there were 4 chairs, there was only one plate adorned with a roasted leg of a boar, a wheel of cheese, a loaf of bread, and some fried potatoes. 2 open bottles of wine sat in the center of the table. Lysander sat as far from the food as possible. As I walked by the guard, he bumped my shoulder again. "I'm twice your weight, sir. What are you going to do if I didn't let you in?" he said, grinning. He had teeth like a horse. "I would have asked you to step outside, sir." Again, the large man laughed heartily. The big man served us shares of the food without asking if we wanted to eat. The slice of boar he slapped on my plate was larger than any normal man could stomach. Then the guard introduced himself simply as Protho. We talked with him about the political situation in Palaedra and explained why we were seeking Adamus' help. Protho seemed impressed to have the leader of Palaedra at his table, but still not as impressed as he was with the juiciness of the boar. We ate what we could of the feast, and then Protho finished the rest. Finally, the big man stepped into the back of the house to consult with Adamus. "Could this man be Adamus?" I asked. Since we hadn't seen the wise man yet, I was beginning to wonder if he existed. "I hope not," Lysander said. A short while later, Protho appeared again. He crossed his arms and rested them on the bulge of his belly. "Adamus is praying and cannot be disturbed right now. Sorry. He wants you to know, however, that he is aware of your situation, but that he wonders if you want to retain control of Palaedra for selfish reasons, where you're truly a servant of the people as you claim." Lysander came to his feet and said, "I am. I can't prove it yet, but this Sir Walton is trying to steal the kingdom. He doesn't care about the people." "Well, if you're truly the man you say you are, Adamus wants you to retrieve the Ankh of Life. Bring it here, and he will talk to you," Protho said. Lord Lysander didn't argue. He simply nodded and left the house, a new goal in mind. So, now we have a goal. Find and obtain the find and obtain the Ankh of Life. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna give advanced combat and make him a general. I don't like making him a general. Because I think it's a very boring class. But it's not like the game is tripping over itself to give me the things I really want. Let them run. Anything magic related. Advanced life magic. Okay, that's great. See what else do we have here. Citadel. Let's just get some citadels up and running. And a caravan, maybe. So, the ever most important skill of any Heroes game, trading. You know it's true. Without trading, we wouldn't last half as long. Alright. Let them run. Nah, I'm not interested. Now let's go fight these Venom Spawn. I don't really wanna. The Venom Spawn were waiting for us. From the look of the place, they had been preparing for some kind of ceremony. Perhaps one that would destroy the Ankh of Life. I knew where the dark, bubbling liquid in the cauldron came from. I had seen the bodies. So had Lysander. He ordered an immediate attack. Yikes. Now, oh yeah, we have a lot more now. Here we go. Wow. But some of them return to life. I think if I do this, Warlord. Expert Resurrection, and the Art of Life. Well, the Ark of Life was still around my lord's neck when we came to Adamus' home. Even though we paused so we would arrive well after Protho midday meal, we found the large man eating honey cakes on the stoop. He offered us some, but Lysander refused. He's a big foodie, that guy. What kind of god are you, Protheo, sitting around here eating and drinking all the time? Lysander said with disgust. Protho smiled, untouched by his lord's accusations. I'm no kind of god, he said. I'm a priest. I copy Adamus' writing and translate him into 3 languages. I also cook his meals. A priest? I recalled my challenge the first time we met with utter humiliation. I had come close to punching Protho for his lack of manners. Adamus came out at that moment to investigate the voices. He was a white-haired middle-aged man who squinted all the time. Adamus smiled, immediately summed up our relationship with Protho, and gave the large cleric a knowing look. Please, take no offense at my assistant's behavior. His manner takes some getting used to, Adamus said. Then to Protho he added, I guess that is why such a healthy young man has come into my care. Attempting to put the embarrassing matter behind him, Lysander removed the Ankh of Life from around his neck and presented it to the old priest. As you asked, Adamus, my lord said. Good, Adamus said, taking the Ankh. I noticed that he did not wear it. Among its many powers, the Ankh can help guide its wearer in the right direction. Tell me, Lord Lysander, you still want to keep Sir Wharton from becoming the king of Palaedra? More than anything, Lysander said. Finally, Adamus donned the Ankh. Then Protho and I will come along, if you don't mind. And that gives us Protho. Now, he should replace the pikeman, I think. I think this is the lineup for now. And the pikeman we will send home. And for some reason, Protho now is... Yeah, because he's level 11. He's crazy high level. What does Protho have, really? Expert Resurrection. So does this guy do. Overlap. I don't like it. Okay. Let's just get Protho some... basic combat skills. And then we go back out to sea again to see if we can get that seafarer's hat. Yeah, and get some more. Again, I mean marketplace, because this is like the big mini game of okay, let us get Protheo to learn order magic. Now we go back out to sea. We have no time constraint on this mission, so it's just two. Valia has become a paladin. Combat and life magic. Protheo has become a paladin. Okay, cool, cool. Simple fact is, I'm trying to get my hands on scouting for Lysander. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. It's all first. Okay. Yeah, I think that's yeah, like this. Knowledge. See, as I said, in this specific campaign, you really don't need a lot of the more advanced tactics of this game, because the game isn't trying to punish you. The game's sort of just trying to gently usher you along. Have I not killed everything? I thought I had. Oh, nice. Game menu. Cast spell. Marketplace. How did you dig again? Takes a full day to dig. Okay, fine. $6,000 gold. Great. I feel like I didn't need that, but okay. I'm just gonna continue maxing out the cathedrals and learning spells. Alright. Yeah, let's fight him. I don't actually need that position. What does this do? Alright, let's just do that. Peace does not work on these things. Mass bless. Why not? Nature Ward. And this guy. Tilt of glasses. So basic resistance is good. That's good. Yeah, might as well. Oh, that's a lot of knights. Just really quickly going in here and alright, marketplace it is again. Okay, I actually have more soldiers than I know what to do with. And I should expand further into the mainland by now, so I will do just that. Let's see. Prothero can get this. You can get this, you can get this, and you can get this. Alright. And I do not have 8,000 yet. That's okay. I do not. And everybody learns a little bit something. Good. Now let's start working on these levels. You see an exasperated woman with 17 children working very hard, trying to get the farm taken care of. Spotting you, she says, "If you find me 10 strong peasants to help me with the children and the farm, I'll give you 5 potions of healings. Soldiers like yourself are always in need of those." She's not wrong. But I might not bother because it's a long trek back and forth. So let's just beat up some crusaders so I can recruit some crusaders. Oh, I love her strength. It's a good ability. Alright. I think this may or may not be a mistake, so let's find out. Holy, ow, 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 ow. Oh boy. Holy crud. That was a little bit too exciting for me. Oh, jeez. Good thing I swallowed that immortality potion. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Master life magic. Okay. Now, here's where it gets interesting. These are enemies, right? Alright. Yeah, we're paying off 20 regular soldiers. Yeah, sure. Run away. I have no problems with this. I have absolutely no problems with this. I may have some problems with that. So, Defender, Celestial Armor, and set up Blur. Get a mass. Yeah, let them. am offered nature magic. That's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. You know what? I think I'm gonna take it. Master of Estates, Expert Life Magic, and Protheo can pick up Master Healing. Okay, that's nice. What spells did we have here? Okay, those are good spells. I like all of them. Let's see, what do we have here? Defender for everyone. Celestial armor for everyone. I'm gonna throw speed on my Crusaders. Yeah, sure. They're gonna run away anyways. Defender, Celestial armor. Everything follows a certain playbook. And because of speed, my Crusaders should be able to cross in one go. Oh, nice. And then it's just to take this guy down, and we're home free. I watched as Kaylin was carried away in shackles. Surprisingly, she refused to admit who had hired her. Even when Lysander offered her banishment instead of prison, she kept her mouth closed. "Put me in jail," she said. "I'll be out soon." "With the crimes you committed, you'll be in there until you're old and grey," Lysander said. "Who knows? Maybe another king will come along who's more merciful. I'm feeling lucky. I'll risk it," Kaylin gloated. She was counting on Wharton to win this war, and whatever deal Wharton made with her must be greater than anything Lysander would offer. "Take her away," Lysander ordered. All right. That's silly. So I'm just gonna speed the Crusader. And as usual, we're gonna put Defender. And then we're putting up celestial armor. And finally, I'm thinking he needs to be healed. I'm gonna set up regeneration. Blinding smoke again doesn't work. What abilities do I have that I can use here? I don't have centerpiece really. Add up some heavenly shield. Song of Peace, these guys. Got it. And there we go. City taken. Lots of losses. A lot of them coming back. You know, Grandma's Resurrection. Basic mass. Basic healing. Okay, good, good. Sanctuary, what does it do? Oh, I have Berserk here. Too bad I don't have anyone with high enough order magic yet. Move back. Like this. Good, good. Really? Oh. There's so many good spells out now. See if this is enough. Oh, great kill. These guys slay everything. It's not even funny. Okay, I'm gonna go basic summoning just because why not? Okay, let's go find this guy. Yeah, I forgot to grab the water here. So let's just work through this. Set myself up with caravans everywhere. Oh! Dragons! That's like the ultimate test, isn't it? You did not just do that. That's just annoying. Now, I'm not exactly sure where the next city is. Ah, there it is. But whatever this is, it's not a good look for the enemy. Actually, let's go hack on these guys. This is bad. This is really bad. At least I should have a high level of resurrection syndrome. Yeah, this is bad. Whoa. Damn. That's a lot of dead. I'm gonna pick up basic resistance on him. Paladin. Oh man, this is not a very well developed city. Okay, so stone skin speed is what Lysander will have. He's 13 now. 12, 11, and 15. Prothos max level. I saw you there. Muhaha. No, no thanks. Yeah, pretty much. Now that I again control this area, we take a few more trips around. Plus the defense, that's cool. No room for squires. Terrain rock all over this. I'll dismiss it. Now I'm gonna take this nature town as well, and I think that will be the final straw of what I do. Oh, I recognize you guys. I should not let you withdraw. I'm gonna start off here and speed on these guys. Mass blast. What do you guys have? We'll just fire. Oh man, bad terrain. Well, that works. I feel bad for that guy. Oh, really bad terrain. Okay. Alright, could have been a lot worse. I thought it was a nature preserve, but it's simply just a regular place without anything. Okay. I'll work with this. I think we can safely say that I don't think there's much left in here for me to do. Unless there is something in this area I've forgotten about. That might very well be the case. I think it is. Okay, I'm just gonna cut up to there. Alright. Oh. Yeah, champions are great. So, trying to figure out what I'm missing here. I think I'm supposed to do these quests. That means I need to bring some peasants to this lady. I also need to go up to the old couple and I'm sorry for the long wait around here. I might just I might do some creative clipping here to get rid of this very tedious part. Ready to exchange. Yes, of course. Like this. And then I have to go all the way up here. Well, we figured you'd be getting around for my old hat. Suppose you earned it, getting rid of those harpies and mermaids, the old man says. He and his wife are now sitting pleasantly on their front porch, rocking away. Supplies were getting low around here, hard to move about with them always attacking us. Use this hat in good health, young one. The old man finishes, tossing you the seaman's hat. So, I'll throw the seaman's hat on there. Then we'll just go back. I am going to skip ahead to the final battle. Lysander tries to convince the knight commanding this tower that he fights for Palaedra, but the knight isn't convinced. I don't care for all the politics. Men fight over who should be king all the time, and neither side makes any sense. As far as I'm concerned, there's no king right now, says the frustrated knight. Lysander can't blame him for his anger. I must pass, sir. Is there no compromise? Well, there is only one man I truly trust. A friend from my childhood named Protho. He'll know which side I should be fighting on. Bring him along with you, and then you can pass. Good thing I have him. You watch as Protheus steps up to the gate of the tower and talks to the knight commander like they're old friends. Soon the man drops to one knee and says a prayer. He stands and asks, "Do you wish to pass through?" "Yes, thank you." Alright. I will go back to here. See you there. And I should be able to... Why am I not able to pass? What is it I have missed here? Okay. Scouring the map. What did I miss? You see a skinny middle-aged man training enthusiastically with a dwarven hammer. He's certainly no warrior, so I ask him why he has such a unique weapon. "This? I bought it from a merchant who got it from one of the lords of the wheel. Why do you ask?" he replies. "I just noticed it has a name scratched on the head. Clodman it reads." "Yeah, I figured he was dead. Anyway, I need it. I'm going to kill some black dragons." "You?" "I don't want to be rude, but you don't have any chance." "Well, they ate my entire family. I have to." In an attempt to save this poor man's life, you come up with a quick plan. "I'll kill the black dragons you speak of. Will you give me the dwarven hammer?" you ask. He thinks about it for a moment, realizes his own weaknesses, and shrugs. "Yes." You drop the head of one of the black dragons at this lonely man's feet. Suddenly he bursts into tears and pounds his fist into the gruesome trophy. He doesn't even notice or care when you pick up the dwarven hammer and walk away. So is there anything else now? "Why, yes, I am Clodman. Why do you ask?" You shake the old architect's hand. "Are you retired?" you ask. "Well, I've sort of been forced into early retirement. I just completed a wall protecting a gold mine for one of the lords in these parts. But then all these troubles came along with that man who claims to be the Griffinheart heir. I was foolish enough to voice my opinion of the man once. I was beaten and my dwarven hammer was stolen. I haven't worked since. 'Cause I was beaten and my dwarven hammer was stolen. I haven't worked since. 'Cause I was beaten and my dwarven hammer was stolen. I haven't worked since. 'Cause I was beaten and my dwarven hammer was stolen. I haven't worked since. 'Cause I was beaten and my dwarven hammer was stolen. I haven't worked since. 'Cause I was beaten and my dwarven hammer was stolen. I haven't worked since. 'Cause I was beaten and my dwarven hammer was stolen. I haven't worked since. 'Cause I was beaten and my dwarven hammer was stolen. I haven't worked since. 'Cause I was beaten and my dwarven hammer was stolen. I haven't worked since. 'Cause I was beaten and my dwarven hammer was stolen. I haven't worked since. 'Cause I was beaten and my dwarven hammer was stolen. I haven't worked since. 'Cause I was beaten and my dwarven hammer was stolen. I haven't worked since. 'Cause I was beaten and my dwarven hammer was sto Realizing that it would be good to have this man on your side, you ask, if I could return to your hammer to you, would you do a favor for me? Would you tear down a portion of Clodman's wall? The architect thinks about it for a moment, nods, and shakes your hands. I certainly will. The architect, Clodman, quickly accepts his dwarven hammer and studies it closely. I don't know how you managed to find it, but I certainly owe you one, friend. I'll get to work on tearing down that wall as soon as possible, he says. And now we can finally finish this map. Yeah, we're just gonna pay off a bunch of the shooters. Speed up my... and defend. Life really has a lot of good buffs. There we go. All dead. No. Normic became tight-lipped after his capture. Obviously, he had made the same deal with Walton and expected his employer to become king someday. So Lysander sent Normic to prison and garrisoned the gold mines against any further aggression. As much as the nobles bickered and protested about the seizure of the mines, there was nothing they could do without attacking Lysander. Walton didn't want a war. Not yet, he didn't have enough troops. As we rode away from the mine, though, I noticed an expression of worry on Lysander's face. What's wrong, my lord? Golden armies aren't going to win this war, Milton. Yes, I know. The longer Walton is out there, the more people will listen to him. Soon he'll have all the nobles in Palaedra behind him. Then what? I asked. Then I'll have nothing. Walton's best weapons are his lies. I have to prove him a fraud. Adamus, who was following closely behind us, said, What you need, Lord Lysander, is outside help. Spiritual help. What do you mean? Walton might be the only person with the knowledge you need, and he's certainly not going to tell you. What you need is someone who can tell you the unseen secrets. Someone like the Oracle of the Dawn, Adamus said. Yeah, she's pretty good, Protho said in his loud baritone. I hear she predicted the reckoning years before it happened. The Oracle of the Dawn, my lord said thoughtfully. I knew what he was thinking. Finding the Oracle would take us out of our way. We'd have to leave Palaedra, and Walton was bound to take advantage of such an opportunity. Lysander was weighing his odds. If he chose to fight right now, he would win. But he'd also lose the respect of his people. Where can I find this oracle? He finally asked. And that, my friends...
A wise man once wrote, "Destiny demands sacrifice. The prince who would be king must first step over the corpse of his own father." I didn't realize how true this statement was until we searched for the Oracle of the Dawn. What will be the cost of her knowledge, I wonder?
And that was the first map. I'm just briefly starting off map 2. I'm going to read the intro texts and then I will call this an episode. I only realized how much of a threat Sir Walton was when we left Palaidra's borders. Lysander assembled a small force because they could move quickly. The holy cleric Adamus and his gluttonous assistant Protho asked to come along. Although my lord would rather have left Protho behind, he couldn't refuse Adamus' request. Even then I didn't believe Lysander would actually leave Palaedra unattended until we crossed its borders. "Is this right time for you to leave, my lord?" I asked him along the way. "No." "You don't have to go. Send me instead. Stay and protect Palaedra." "Good of you to offer, Milton, but I have to go. There's nothing I can do in Palaedra except wait for the inevitable. Walton is fighting a war of words and lies. I can't guard Palaedra against weapons like those. This is the only way I can fight back." "Who will lead Palaedra?" I wondered aloud. "I gave Sir Daymark command of Palaedra's armies while I'm gone, so I guess I'm trusting him with Palaedra as well," Lysander said. I stopped my horse in its track. "But Sir Daymark is a cousin to the Griffinheart line. Won't he follow Sir Walton?" "That's just it, Milton. Daymark knew the Griffinhearts well, and he believes King Griffinheart would never have a child out of wedlock. He'll never accept that Walton has Griffinheart blood," Lysander said. I grinned with pride. Many have underestimated Lysander's intelligence in the past, assuming he was a military commander without the intellect for politics. But my lord treated court politics like a battlefield. Walton would waste weeks trying to convince Daymark to hand over the country. Meanwhile, Lysander would be able to search for a way to expose the fraud. And that, I think, is that. I'm going to save the game. And this is Big Daddy Rocker Gamer, and the first of many missions have been completed. I'll see you guys next time.